Welcome, guys. Any tier, Guild Forever, however you want to call me. We're going to be reviewing Inuyasha episode 55, 56, and 57. We got a variety of episodes, nothing really leading up to something, but the way we left off, where we left off, is the beginning of something. Not sure how long. I think it was the Tokijin, that sage was known as Tokijin. We finished through part one. I'm not sure how many parts there are going to be. I'm assuming there's going to be a second part. Well, no, there is going to be a second part. But I'm not sure if there's going to be a third part. So I'll just leave it off at that. So we got a few good things to talk about. The number one thing was Shippo's first love. Even though in my opinion, Shippo is a kid. He shouldn't even be thinking about love. And when I mean by a kid, I'm not talking about like a 12 or 13-year-old. I'm talking about like a 5 or a 4-year-old. So yeah, Shippo and that, no. He's just a child. We also got a little, pretty much a Miroku and Songo episode, which I would never believe that Songo would pick Miroku as someone of a love interest. Yes, I know he's like the only other human guy in that group. Yes, I know. Well, I'm not sure if I know, but I'm pretty sure like Miroku, Sango maybe doesn't know that many potential romantic mates like that. And plus everyone in her demon clan perished. I mean, no, demon hunter. Like her demon, like her and the demon hunters. She's like the only, her and Kohaku are like the only survivors. So I guess she didn't really had much male relationships in her life. I'm assuming. Still, I'm just saying Miroku is a sleazing skirt chasing monk with very little principles, and I personally think she could do way better than this monk. Me personally, I just think she can do way better than this. But if I'm just saying, if she picked the monk because he is the only other human she knows, and that's why she got to know him more, I personally think she's just settling. She's just settling because he's the only other human in their group. They got two demons. One is already can't decide between one woman or the other, which is a no-go. One is a child, so that's a no-go. One is a woman who is after said demon. And there's a monk. A lecherous, skirt-chasing, booty-fondling monk. So, yeah. Personally, I think Songo could do so much better than Miroku. I think maybe she should go to Kagome's world and maybe look at other potential mates. But personally, I think no. I just see Miroku as a dirty monk, pretty much. And some of you are probably going to point the finger, but aren't you the same? Look, man. I may ogle some eyes at certain... But that still doesn't mean I'm not a guy with principles. Miroku, he lacks those. The only time he ever gets his head together is when, one, the woman is taken, or two, it involves a man. Like, if they're on a mission and it involves a guy, he's composed. If he's doing a mission where women are involved, but they're taken, then he's composed. But if it's like a bunch of women and they're single, he's like, it's on. Let me feel few. I'm joking. But yeah, that's pretty much his mindset. That's why, in my opinion, he's a sinful monk. And that's why I believe that Songo, she's falling for a guy, a monk, who cups the booty cheeks of women, and he requests said women to bear his kids. He even goes so far as to ask children. No. L-O, no. N-O, no. So yeah, that's why I personally think, well, whatever, I mean, Songo picks who she wants to pick. Heart wants what the heart wants, I guess. I just don't agree with that ship at all. Kagome, I mean, then again, most of the ships in this series are just... It's a very weird thing. Thank goodness they have the journey of the jewel shards taking down Naraku while dealing with said other things in their journey, which makes the story interesting. Really, it's the detours in this journey that are more appealing than other elements. For example, Inuyasha and Kagome's constant bickering. Holy crap, that is very annoying. Sango, like the triangle thing with Inuyasha, Kagome, and Kikyo was just ridiculous. And then it made it worse with Sango. Oh. Why Sango? Why that stupid monk? Whatever. Honestly, I agree with Inuyasha, and Ship will be like, can we talk about something else? But either way, yeah, it is what it is. We also got the matter with Shishomaru. But except at least he is... Yeah, he's kind of a dick to his brother, and I don't approve on some of his methods. But I feel like down to earth, he's not really a bad guy. He's just a bitter older brother with a superiority complex. Plus, he has a human child with him. So, I guess he's kind of playing the role of a father for Rin, which is that is good development for his character. If he develops like a father-daughter kind of relationship with the girl Rin, then yeah, that's good. That's the one thing I do like Shishomaru's development, which honestly, Shishomaru is probably a far more interesting character than Inuyasha. Inuyasha is very predictable, pig-headed, not to mention he can't decide between two women. Already a red flag. He's even considered keeping both. At that point, I'm like, bro, you're crossing Miroku territory at this point. Leave. Shippo, honestly, the only element he adds here is, oh, look, a cute little boy fox. That's pretty much the element he adds to the story. All honesty. Don't get it twisted, though, guys. I'm not dogging on the series. No pun intended. Dogging. Get it? Inuyasha. He's a dog. I know that was terrible. I'll stop. The point is that I'm not, talking down on the series. Personally speaking, I really enjoy Inuyasha. It's a good show. It's just I prefer other elements in the show than what majority of the times I see. I like the detours whenever they help people out. I enjoy the constant back and forth between Naraku and Inuyasha in the group. I like the development of Shishomaru, how he is with this human Rin, and seeing how it could develop and change his character. I don't like the bitterness between Inuyasha and Kagome. I don't like the triangle between Kagome, Inuyasha, and Kikyo. I'm not a fan of the ship between Miroku and Sango. Shippo is just there, but I mean, he's not a bad character. Shippo is an interesting... He's like a fun little kid, you know what I mean? That's pretty much what his deal is, most of the times. But yeah, for the most part, I do like the show, so don't you worry about that. I do want to see Naraku getting his buttocks handed to him by the group. That's the number one thing I look forward to. But anyway, let's just get to the questions. Thank you. Question 1. What do you think of the ship bit of Miroku and Sango? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you not care about it? Let me know in the comment section below and explain to me why. Question 2. If you can pick the number one thing story-wise that Inuyasha has in its story, like a number one elemental thing of the story of Inuyasha and what it offers to you as a viewer, what would that number one thing you see what would be that one element that you see in the story that you like about the series that much? You know what I mean? Did that make sense? Yeah, that didn't make sense. Just ask me and I'll elaborate further. But yeah, let me know on those two questions in the comment section below of this review / redirect video. But anyway, that is it for me, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. Really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guildmates, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.